How to Draw Cartoons with John-Marc. Alright, let's begin this little cartoon monster. So the first thing you'll see me do is just take my sketching, and I'm very light. This is not dark whatsoever. I'm using a mechanical pencil. It's actually HB, and it's about a 0.9. I like a 9 or a 7 when I'm drawing, and an HB is not that bad. It doesn't smudge when I'm drawing. So as you can see here, what I'm just basically doing is taking the basic shape and form. I'm not really paying attention to the detail, which is really important. Just let your mind be creative and just get the shape. Get that little crosshair there for the face. And let's put some of the bigger mouth wide open right now there. All right. So as you can see here how light and sketchy I am. Sketching is the key to become a better cartoonist, an artist in general. And as you can see here, the detail, once more, is not that critical. I'm just roughing out the eyes right now. I'm dropping them in. And it's wherever my imagination or my thought process leads me to draw, because I could be going really tight now. I'm getting a little bit darker on the eyes, you can see. Or then I might just jump around to the mouth right now. I didn't finish everything there. I come back. So I would take this illustration, okay, this a loose one when it's all done, and I would scan it into the computer, and then I'll do a little bit more detail or ink it in traditionally, or ink it in using Illustrator as well. And then I could color it in Photoshop or Illustrator. So I get my pencils first, really rough out, and then I take it a little bit more detail from there. All right, so let's work on the arm right now. And then the hand right there, I'm just getting 3 little fingers on them. Get that little arm connected there. It looks really sketchy. This is super sketchy. And it's not going to be much more detail on this when I'm finished with it. Let's get the other side of the hand there. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to create like these little fingers and then the arm in the air. Like he's really, really hungry. He wanted his popcorn, and no, he ran out of popcorn. So he can't watch his King Kong Godzilla movie. He's all upset. All right, so now I'm just getting the back part of his little hair. Okay, and I'm going to get the side of the back of his tail there a little bit more. You can't see him hiding it. There you go. All right, then this little back of his tail. Get some overlapping action. And what you'll notice here is what I like to do is have some of my lines overlapping so they don't connect and stop. And that's nice, like that little lip right there. See how that overlaps that part of the body there? Perfect, perfect. I'm getting a little bit heavier now in some areas. Now I'm just going to give his little toes, put probably just 2 on this little one here. There you go. Just do a little quick little shading in there, a little bit heavier. Let's get the other toes there. And again, when this is just a sketch, when you do the final stage, he might change. I might change the facial expression, the teeth, or put 3 or 4 toes on him at that time. You can still go from that. So this is just a comp and a real quick little sketch. So it's not the final one. And there, I just look at his belly in there. There you go. Let's get a little bit deeper with the lines, a little bit darker. I'll press a little harder for the teeth. And should I have them sharp or should I have them more round edge? You can decide that when the time comes. All right, get the other one up there. There we go. And I'm just going to shade lightly in the back behind his mouth. I'm going to give that indication of that mouth wide open, like you can see down his throat. There you go. It's a little darker in that area. There you go. Now you can see it. You can see the separation there. And there we go. Look at the eyebrow, a little bit darker and thicker, a little bit more pronounced, more contrast, as I would say there. There, that's looking good. Getting with it, more with the eyes there, a little bit darker. You can make even more wrinkles. That's what I might do when I color, put more wrinkles around his eyes. All right, let's get the head, the brow there. Let's get the side there a little bit darker. That's body. So now you can see I'm just getting a little bit more in shape. It's like as if this was clay. You'd have all the clay, you're pulling it out. Now you're actually putting a little bit more detail to it. A little slower, a little bit more heavier on the pencil. And because if you did any mistakes right now with the darker lines, you got to erase, and you have to erase really hard. So how to avoid racing really hard? Start light. And then you can just like easily erase it, and then you don't have to worry about it. All right, let's get around the fingers a little bit more, a little bit tighter there. There you go, a little darker. And let's work on his leg down there a little bit more, a little shadow. Now I'm just going to shade this one in because that's the one further back. There you go, and the same thing with his hand. And I just kind of lightly put some strokes on there, little speed lines there. Okay, let's put some spots on him. Okay. You can have any spots, shapes, circles, stripes on him. Let's get his backside of his tail now. A little bit more detail there, a little bit tighter. And then you could put scales on him when you're coloring him in, or you could have him actually multicolor, kind of like a chameleon if you wanted to. All right, just like shade in the back part of his little fins and hair there, like I said before. So you can separate. Again, it's just the contrast that you're really just doing at this time. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get a little bit darker for his mouth, his eyes there. All right, let's get some, just put down some. Thanks for checking out this video, and always have a great day.
Our website, jmg-studio.biz. If you like this lesson, you'll find others like this on our site. We even have a store that has our drawing books and many other goodies. Thanks for the support.